Yeah, sorry about that. Sort of waiting on a business call there. Turned out to be my father. He's riding his Harley around the state and wanted to give me a heads up on how things are going. Anyways, I was thinking about enclosing this in glass, uh, but I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do. Now the deck plans, they have like a little spa area here and a little spa area here. Yeah, okay. I don't want them. But what I did do is I went ahead and made a spa over here. So they have a spa. Then they have like a little workout room, these little treadmills, private treadmills for like if the captain decides he has a big ass and wants to work out in private, he can. A little like a misting room you could lay back and just sort of get humidified, kind of like a jacuzzi thing, or not jacuzzi, but you know, a heat room does here. And this is just supposed to, whatever. You figure it out. Anyways, and then over here we have, kind of a little relaxing room with little throbbing lights. I wanted to use this block here. I know it's for like a ninja block, but I love how it kind of changes color. Kind of it's a mood lighting, so it works out well. Then in here is like, yeah, kickback. Oh yeah, just enjoy the greenery. Because I hate to say it, the Arboretum on the Enterprise is pretty lacking. And these are, of course, sunrooms. In space, you don't get a lot of sun, so you need, sunrooms to get your vitamin D. Get the vitamin D on. Yep. Of course, this just leads down to the gymnasium. Now, on the deck plans, it calls for a gymnasium storeroom down here. Yeah, well, I guess you could use it as a storeroom. I don't really think there's much room on this. I think right here is actually there's nothing there you can do. Yeah, gymnasium stuff. So I'll put a couple of lockers and things like that right there for storage and things. But so we enter the turbolift here. We're going to go over to the well, here, let me show you the labs first. I went through and I finished the labs again. Here's our new Jefferies tube design for the D, or excuse me, the D for the A. I don't know what MHeller has planned for the D. He's doing that one. But here are some labs. I've got a bunch of them. I don't like this blue on the floor. I'll probably end up changing it out as time goes on. But it was really hard to come up with a lot of ideas. There's a bathroom storeroom here. Really hard, even with all the new blocks. I mean, it was hard before, but you'd figure it'd get easier with the new blocks. It didn't. Coming up with designs for what to put in the science labs. So that one's a red room. This is the blue room. Again, crew quarters. This is, of course, botanics. And the other one on the other side, it's slightly different, slightly designed differently. And again, I know these are for transporters, but I put them in here for like kind of ambient lighting effects. Storage, a sink area, wash your hands up, things like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and zip on over here and check out the rec deck. One of the rec decks. The ship has a couple of them. Anyways, we do have a bowling alley, and it is now in and ready to go. This little bowling alley here. Nice green floor. All bowling alleys have green floors. Don't ask me why, they just do. Or at least the ones I've seen usually do. And then the rec area. Now this is creative license right here. Pure and simple. I am not very good for designing big open spaces like this, so I just sort of tried to make it look as like mallish as possible. And one of the malls up here has trees growing in it and a lot of greenery, and so I tried to do it that way here. And same thing down here. It just, kind of make it like a green room, and have a little. This will be like a bathroom. I just haven't filled it in yet. That kind of stuff. Yeah, a lounge area here. Got a little, get rid of that. Doesn't need to be there. That means that and that don't need to be there. Yeah, big open spots. This is the. I am reading to you. Because I don't know why some folks gotta do that. They gotta stand up there and say, I'm reading to you. I don't care. Yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and fix this real quick while I'm sitting here. Moping about. There. Easy fix. This is an elevator area. And fixing things as we go. Always constant state of repair. Anyways, I wanted to kind of have like a unique light, and I don't know really what this block's used for, but I decided, yeah, I'm going to try and make it into like a soft white light kind of a thing. That's what I did here. I might put another couple over here, maybe one right there, I don't know yet. Anyways, this is kind of like a weird growth tree. A little S tree there. I got like a little rock, lizard room kind of a thing going on here. Take a look out here. Yes, we are on the A. How impressive is that? This is carpet covering the deck, or the hall actually. And another little bathroom area here. Let's see if we can find something else to look at. This, of course, is the derp stage. Alright. That's pretty much really all I've been doing on the A, is just going through, tweaking it, and fixing things, and of course putting in these and other things, and bringing the ship up to current standards. I haven't put the roof parts in on this one yet. They're coming. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. That's one of the updates I have to remember to do. One of the things I must remember to do before I can say that the saucer is really done. Because it's just a constant state of going through and finding little things and fixing little things. And I get distracted, as you well know, from listening to me talk as I'm doing a walkthrough here. Let's go ahead and go this way. And I wanted to show you some, well, batteries and machinery. And see, there's a good example of it. I completely lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I think I recall what it was. It was just, yeah, a lot of the stuff gets. I start working on it, and I get distracted, and I start working on this stuff, and I got to come back and double check everything. I really don't like that, but that, that's just one of the problems I have. I have to focus really hard to stay focused, or I get depressed, and then I just turn off for a couple hours or a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and in that time I forget what I worked on. I got to come back and remember what I was working on. I really don't like that happening, but it happens more often than not. But it is what it is. I try to deal with it and move on as well as I can. Anyways, these are a bunch of machines I've added as well. And the phasers are all in. The phaser arrays are all in now, both upper and lower. So you can see that I don't remember who, I think it was Brain Pop or one of those guys that designed these phasers, and I just sort of modified them a little bit. So that was a pretty cool thing that they did there. I don't remember who did it, whoever did it, nice job. I know it's kind of a direct rip from the deck plans, but they did a really nice job on it. And I don't think we have a way out. We do have a way out. Forward phaser bay, and then we can hit the corridor here. And we're out. And then we go this way. I wanted to show, oh yes, we are on that deck, good. Anyways, this is the deck where I had to go back through and rip a bunch of stuff out. Don't ask me who did it, but they went through here and all this was changed. It wasn't crew quarters. It's like somebody turned this into a big bathroom. And then on the other side, it was like a big sink room. It was, if I could find out who did it, I would beat them to death with a block. Structural integrity fields. Anyways, these are all escape pods. I went ahead and revised all this after I put them all back in again. I didn't like the way it looked before. I mean, it was unique, but it was kind of, what am I looking at kind of a thing, And this way here, it's a little bit cleaner. Somebody can sit here, red, a door. And then they can break the door if they want to and see what's inside of it. But yeah, there is a pod in there. See, seat and everything. So, yep. Anyways, crew quarters. 2 people crew quarters. I think I'm going to bed. Oh, yeah. Nighttime. Ooh, I have a GUI editor. Execute macro, edit macro, GUI editor. Cool. Didn't know I could do that. Learn something new every day. Another structural integrity field. Yeah, this took some work getting this dialed in, I tell you. Yeah, it looks funky, but it is what it is. The ship has like a little ring around the saucer. It goes to these little hatches here, and it's environmentals and things like that. So that if I didn't put them in the original build, but because I couldn't figure out where exactly to put them, but we got them in. We got 8 of them, and and they're supposed to be significantly mined. They look kind of funky, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, you can't get away from it. But anyways, this is the Minetrack.net game server. This was a quick update on what we're doing with Enterprise. A quick update, being that this is probably 30 minutes long in total. This is, of course, part 2. Part 1 was before the phone call, and this is post phone call. So this is part 2. The end of part 2. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.